back to another video, and today we are going to be having a crazy mind-blowing base tour of my 180-hour satisfactory save. And if I should make a satisfactory series or have a more complex show of all my things that's happening, then leave a comment down below saying yes or no. But I don't really know where to start. I guess let's just start at the very beginning, which is about right down here. This mess, like all this kind of stuff. Like you first start making iron, then you make ingots, then you make plates, and then you put them in a storage container, and then later you put them in a dimensional storage container. And then you get all these, and then like 20 hours down the line, this starts happening. So then you just keep going along here. Got a bunch of stuff happening. Got conveyor belts going to factories way over there, and there, and there, and there, and there, and there, and there. Yeah, this big train that comes through every once in a while. And this here makes most of the plastic that goes around. So there's a lot of oil refineries here. Some excess oil that goes through into power over here. Makes about 250 megawatts. So it's like 750 megawatts. Bunch of plastic. Not all of them are working at 100% efficiency, but it's enough plastic to go around. As you can see, it's all kind of backed up, which is good, which means I have an overfilled plastic. Or that could mean I make something up and then the conveyor belts are all messed up. I feel like I fixed that, but I might have not. But if we just keep following, I guess that train is going somewhere I don't remember. But this is one of my first big factories. It's making turbo motors. Oh, that train's going there. So yeah. And it seems to have a wall of conveyor belts going around it, so that's interesting. Is that one thing of cable? Oh. Guess I should check that out later. But yeah, we got a bunch of mess going on in here. You can see there's like a net of cables. And we got some, oh, here's plastic. Yep, plastic going through, making computers and crystal oscillators, which go through here. Oh wait, down under here. Crystal oscillators go into making radio control units with the computers. This is making cooling systems. We don't have any computers, I don't know why. And then this all goes into a manufacturer, which then makes the turbo motors. Hooray! 10 hours down the drain. This probably took, I think this was like 15 hours. Maybe less, I don't know. But, yep. That's this factory. Got a bunch of other random stuff around here. Got some small stuff, early game. Big conveyor belt. It's like a light show over there. Oh, no power. Ah. Put that there. Whee! It's always fun to ride around in your MK6 or MK5 conveyor belts, but they go so fast. Whee! And down here to the train that supplies the nuclear power plant, which is way over there. I'll get into that later. But this is what goes into making, I think, oh yeah, this makes supercomputers, but there's some other stuff in here that makes some resources and logistics that goes into stuff for the nuclear power plant. This train kind of goes everywhere, really. Actually, this isn't the train. This is the train that goes to the nuclear power plant. Very long. Ah. And this is kind of the main place where my little base is, little hub. Got some storage stuff here. Got a particle accelerator. Great stuff. And a lot of converters, making a lot of time crystals and Pixonium dragons or something. Yep. Those are for my MK6 belts. And this is all making a bunch of quick wire. But I have a much larger quick wire plant over there that supplies the whole world. Yeah, I think like 3,600 quick wires being made over there per minute, so that's a lot. Got a little thing over here, little tiny box. I feel like this is the most like efficient, worked out factory I have. I mean, I think it looks really nice. I don't remember what it's making. Fuse modular frames. Those are very useful later in game. But I have an overflow of them, so anytime they get made, they go over here because I don't need that many. So yeah, I just got this little nice looking factory. I have a huge unfinished factory that I will do last. You know, save the best for last, you know? So stick around to see it. If you wanted to. I have a earlier game, actually no, this is actually late game, that little tiny place I made here for, I don't remember what. Oh, how do I get out of here? Oh wait, this is MK3. How do I get out of this? Oh. Really? That picky? Okay, fine. No! Whoopsie! Ignore that. And this is a much early game thing that my coal plant. This is where I didn't quite understand the numbers and per minute thing, so yeah, I'm not making enough stuff over here. But this is a big factory I made, and it's a really nice looking factory, I think. Looks better than some others. There's two things there's two space elevator parts that's actually making. What is this? Magnetic field generators, making a lot of those. This thing is a beast to make because it's just annoying. Assembly director systems. Yay. Finally, after, I don't know, hours it probably took to make this, but I made some. Made a lot of them, actually. But this is just the first floor. Wait until you see the second floor where everything really happens. And the entire second floor is dedicated just to the assembly director systems. Up here is kind of a mess, though. Got a lot of stuff going on. Got some screws, some concrete, some iron, some copper, what have you. Coal. Got coal here, got steel. But yeah, it's pretty cool down in here. I don't have any lights. Kinda sad. But I could make some yeah, ceiling lights, so I could just do that, but I don't really like lights. They're hard to work with. Some just random cables going down. Alright. Oh yeah, this is going to my nuclear pasta plant, which is way over there. I will get to that in just a second. Oh yeah, a lot of quick wire goes there, I think. It's actually a nuclear pasta / thermal propulsion rocket factory. And this is my little lizard doggo. Let me so happy. Oh, he found some cable. Here you go. Good job. Okay. Back to what we were talking about. And this is where I made my motors, I think. Am I out? Nope, I got a bunch of them. Yeah, motors, got some other stuff going around. But yeah, some versatile framework that comes from way over there. So we'll get there in a minute. But this is to the nuclear pasta factory / thermal propulsion rocket factory. Yeah, some uranium goes around through here. So yeah, I got some stuff over there. Got some trains going around. Oh. Through the trees. Jungle Man. I feel like it would have just been faster if I just jetpacked over here. I tried to make organization. Didn't really work right. Designs are hard until 1.0 or 1.1, where you could actually see the rotation of the signs. So you had to always guess what the rotation of the sign was. So now you don't. That was just a weird thing I was doing. This is the thermal propulsion rocket factory. There's the nuclear pasta factory. It's a lot simpler. Making nuclear pasta really isn't that hard. I mean, it kind of is. There's just one annoying thing that it takes, which is what is it? Yeah, pressure conversion cubes. Those are annoying. But yeah, it just takes like either 1,200 or 600 ingots per minute just to make 0.5 nuclear pasta per minute. But yeah, I have a lot of nuclear pasta, let's see, how much is that? 2,400 nuclear pasta, so yeah, that's a lot. Most of the copper is coming up from here. I think all of it's actually coming up from here. Here's where I think my first computers were made. Yep. That's not supposed to be there. Yeah, some turbo fuel's still in the plastic line, but we're not gonna talk about that right now. That's a later problem. But you got a bunch of trains going around. Stay here long enough, you'll see them. But time to go to the further factories, not just the main little tiny little area around here. Like my oil plant. I redesigned it. Really? More fuel. I redesigned my oil plant recently. So yeah, that's the nuclear train. Nuclear chew, if you know what I mean. Alright, well it's time to go to the hypertube. The big long thing over there. Well, it's actually not really that long, it's more short, but it's wide. This. Ah! No, I don't want to go in! Oh, well, I guess this is a perfect chance to show you the quickwire factory. I guess that works. Here is the quickwire factory, where we're making 3,600 quick wire per minute. Yep, 3,600. Look at that go. Yeah, a lot of Caterium goes into here. I only need like 1,200 to go to a specific factory, but yeah, the other 2,400 is just going. But yeah, this is where the Caterium ingots are made, which requires some sulfuric acid and well, Caterium. If I can figure out how to get in. Oh, right here. There's a bunch of sulfuric acid that goes through all these refineries, pumping out some Caterium ingots. And this is the front to the factory. It's pretty nice. Well, the entrance anyway. Quick factory. And okay, the wall was just glitching there. Oh. Yep. Yeah, 1.1 is still a bit finicky. But now it's time to go to the nuclear power plant, where we saw nuclear 2 going through. I don't know if I have enough fuel to get there. Let's see. Nope. I'm not gonna deal with that. Oh, I just enough. Okay, we should see the train coming through any day now. There's a lot of turbo fuel going around. But actually, let's go check out the turbo fuel plant. Well, it's mostly making. Actually, I don't really remember what's going on over there. But I'm using as much oil as physically possible, if I remember correctly. Oh, well, there's one of the trains coming from way over there. That goes to deliver to the turbo motor plant that we saw first. So let's just go back to the hypertube and not go through it. I mean, I guess that worked last time, but it's not gonna work this time. Got a little road here, truck going through. Hypertubes I need to go through to get to the oil factory, but I remember it being like all of them. So yeah. Oh, and over there is making like, I think like 1,200 iron plates per minute. I don't remember why I needed that many, but I guess I did at some point. Whee! Over there! Okay, I don't think it was all of them. Oh boy. Uh-oh. Nice day to fly, isn't it? I have nothing over in the sand dunes over there. I have a teeny little thing over there making, actually I don't remember what it was making. There was my first nuclear power plant though. That's where I first made it. One little nuclear thing. Yeah, that's not enough power anymore. 2,500 megawatts? Nope. I need about like 16,000, something crazy like that. Ah, here it is. So we're making some turbo fuel. We're making a lot of plastic and we're making a lot of rubber. That's making a bunch of plastic. That's excess heavy oil that goes through. Ow. Turns heavy fuel into fuel. So, yep, that goes through here to make power. By the way, if you were wondering, 14,000 consumption. With almost every single machine on in my entire world is 44,000. Yeah, let's just hope that never happens. So it probably won't. But yeah, this is making some more plastic. This side's making a bunch of rubber. And some turbo fuel. That's some sulfur coming in from way over there. I don't know. Oh, that's like a viewing station. I remember now. Oh.
I expect you'll perform better in other areas.
Uh-huh. Okay, this was not enough oomph. Actually, it might be. Oh yeah, this is where I had a bunch of crystal quartz stuff going through. Got a truck road. I guess that was enough. Cool. Oh yeah, this is where sulfur's coming from. Yeah, viewing station. Oh yeah, I remember why I put this here. It's kind of because of the viewing station. But there was a tree here with a power slug on it, and I cut it down, so there's just a floating power slug. So I was just like, I'm gonna place a power thing here. Watch around my oil plant with my little slug buddy. Now I know what you're thinking. Why aren't you picking it up? Because I want to keep it here. Special one. But yeah. So let's go check out another place. I just don't want to run all the way back, so I just respawn. Let's change where it's going. Wait, actually, I just remembered that is another way to get there. Actually, let's go to the nuclear power plant. It takes about 2, right? Or 1. Okay, here we are. I don't want to walk over there because that fills up the radiation level to max. But there are 7 nuclear reactors here. With uranium waste is stockpiling, but we're not gonna talk about that. Or it's not. Last time I checked it was. Oh well. If it's not stockpiling, then it doesn't concern me. But this is stockpiling. Actually, it's full. Oh, that could be a problem. But that's for later. But yeah, this is the big train that comes in. Big train. I know it's a mess, but it does work. There are times when sometimes stuff doesn't work, but it should stop doing that. But yeah, this is the most important part. Well, actually, kind of. But the uranium fuel rods are very important. I'm making 3 per minute, and I only need 1.4, so I can make a lot more nuclear reactors. But they're kind of expensive, so I don't really want to do that. And it takes a lot of water, which takes a lot of piping. If you haven't noticed, there's a lot of piping here. A lot of piping. I don't know why this one pipe is splitting up into 2 nuclear reactors. Was that on purpose? Because I remember taking 600 each, or 240. Never mind, I guess it's the other way around. Whatever. But yeah, you got a bunch of stuff going on over here. Got, I think, 19,200. Yeah, 19,200 plutonium, encased plutonium cells. Yeah, water's down there. But now, the final thing I'm going to show you is the... I don't remember what it's called. Okay, I went the wrong way. Whatever, I should still make it there. Or not. There's some other stuff around. Oh, I didn't show you this actually. This little place. I can get here though. Okay, hopefully I can land in some water. Land, 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 land. Oh yeah, that's where I'm getting my SAM and versatile framework. Landed it. Alright. Made it. What's this making? All clad aluminum sheets. I think that's how that's pronounced. Very, very important. I don't know how many of these things I have. Um, 57,000, it turns out. 57,800 all-clad aluminum sheets. Nice. That's really good. Got a train going to the turbo motor factory. This over here, I think, is making package something. Package alumina solution. Yep. More turbo fuel in the plastic. I don't know how that ever happens. I guess I messed up somewhere, but it's gonna be annoying to get it all out. I mean, it was so bad it got to factories on the other side of the world. So I think I fixed it. I just need to get it out. This is my old hypertube system because I didn't quite understand how to make one. But it still works. Works very well. That was actually perfect because that made it back to here. Deconstruct hypertube. Okay, let's go into the third one. This is on the other side of the world, so. Yeah, that's making... I still don't remember. I think a bunch of batteries? Yeah, it's making batteries for the drones. Let me just fall down here. Yeah, that's my biggest factory yet. Well, I'm gonna get to that right after this. I'm trying to look for anything else I didn't tell you guys about. I think that's about it. Yeah, well, there's actually an ammo factory way over there that makes some ammo. Or, like, makes a lot of ammo. For my guns and stuff. So, here we are at the battery factory. Main batteries, a lot of them at that, too. And this is where the alumina solution was actually going. Where's the, oh, no. Well, thanks for the bad, thanks for the alumina solution, right? You have nothing. There we go, he has some silver. What's this? Oh yeah, this is where some batteries go. To that big plant I was talking about just earlier. Something was just trying to kill me. Whee! tiny resource gathering thing that gathers iron? Yeah, iron. Gathers quite a bit of iron. But the batteries that go to are for the drones that deliver most of the resources for this factory, and I forget what it's making. I mean, I know what it's making, but I forget the name of what it's making. It's got a lot of free space. But this is that little thing was to turn everything on after I made everything. It's I already turned it on, but there's a lot of warning signs because it was most likely gonna take up too much power, so I was just like, I need it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Or do it actually. But I got a lot of warning signs around there, out there. It's called the biochemical plant. It's making those things. But yep, got this cool door. Enters in. And then we have this craziness. This is an unfinished part of the factory, which makes adaptive control units. I've been just avoiding those because those things suck to make. But this is making something. Biochemical sculptors. My plan was 20 per minute. I felt like that was a bit overboard, but I wanted to do it anyway. So yeah, making a lot of supercomputers. I think I tracked all the turbo fuel out of this factory though. So let's just get to the second floor. Yep, this is the second floor. A lot more plastic. A lot more. And some quick wire. A lot of quick wire actually. A lot of quick wire goes into this one machine to make AI limiters. 300 per minute. Yeah. This is where a bunch of more stuff's made, like wire, cable, circuit boards, all that kind of stuff. Bauxite, silica coming in from these drones. Oh, am I gonna die? Really? Okay, back to it. Map's so huge. Alright. It's gonna take a while. I'm falling! Oh, I made it. So yeah, this is where all silica goes. It's crazy what's happening here. Oh wait, this isn't silica, this is aluminum ingots, but this is where some of the silica goes. Yeah, I got some aluminum scrap. Actually, 900 per minute. So yeah. But I got some alumina makers. They're making some alumina, making a lot of wire here. Making all the cable actually. Making a lot of computers. Everything here is just for super something. High-speed connectors and computers. That's what this top floor is for, basically. This is making the high connector things, and this is making computers. And that's making some aluminum for something downstairs I don't remember. I think it's for inverters. They're making fix-it ingots, I think. Yeah, fix-it ingots. Fix-it ingots are making fix-it trigons. And right next to the fix-it trigons is the assembly director systems. Yeah, you remember how we were just talking about these and how hard they are to make? Yeah, that's what this whole entire factory is basically for. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end it here. If you wanna see me do a series of this game, like from start to finish, I guess, or continue on a more complex base interview, basically, then leave a comment down below and I'll try and make both, I guess, maybe. Well, I guess I'll see ya. Bye!